Cool. Welcome to Bothering the Band. This is a very, very special episode. Not only do I have two of my great friends here, it's a little bit different because not only do we have musicians, but big music fans.
Yes.
Right? Mm-hmm. Give it up for Greg Burmeister and Eric Schmidt.
Hey, thanks for having us. Thanks for having us. I'm excited.
It's great to be here.
I'm so happy
in
you're
your
here.
Garage.
In my garage, you guys are here. This is one of our first in-person. Well, not.
Is it the first?
It's the second in-person.
I'm Eric, by the way. This is my voice,
and I am Greg.
There we go. Now people will be able to tell who's who.
These two sweet boys have their own podcast called Talking Schmidt.
We do.
Listen to that wherever you get your podcasts.
Thanks.
And Papa John's.
Yes. It's just playing in the background.
We have an exclusive deal with Papa John's.
Can you change this so I can like music
Do you
instead?
think people are just playing it over loudspeakers like at the grocery store?
The tweens love our podcast, and they all work at Papa John's, and they just play it through the PA system at Papa John's.
Or any podcast, you like walk into McDonald's, you're like, is this Mark Maron's podcast?
I like to go to bars and put it on the jukebox.
Oh, I wish that were a thing. That's
no,
fun.
You don't. I don't.
Just to mess with people.
I was just doing a bit. I don't want that to be a thing.
Just an hour of people talking.
Stamps.com.
Squarespace. Oh, man. It's so good to have you guys here. We got some really, really dumb questions. I first have to say shout out to my producer, Abby, who is on the ones and twos back in Wyoming.
Yes.
So she'll be listening to this.
She does great work.
She does great work.
Yep.
Guys,
she seems nice too, by the way.
She's very nice.
Yeah.
And very professional.
Okay.
And she takes no shit from anyone, to be honest.
Well, I like that about her.
Yeah, I appreciate the heads up on it.
And she likes fishing.
Oh.
Yeah. Oh, man.
No nonsense.
No nonsense to the fish.
We'll do the nonsense. She won't.
Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for your first question on Bothering the Band?
Absolutely.
Yes. Here comes the nonsense.
It's a little bit different than yours, I will say that. What's your favorite R. Kelly song?
I don't. Can we edit this? I'm
sweating.
Yeah, I'm sweating bullets over here.
Well, Greg loves R. Kelly, and Eric, you grew up with R. Kelly, right?
He was arrested in the county that I am from. Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
County. He was arrested in Bartow. That's the town over from Lakeland. I don't actually. So, I mean, Ignition is a total banger, but...
to be completely honest, I was trying to think of any
I Believe I Can Fly, that one...
Isn't that a cover?
I Believe I Can Fly?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so. The one from Space Jam?
Yeah.
No. Anyway, I don't really like him because he's, definitely a sexual assaulter.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm not endorsing R. Kelly in any way here.
But you did say banger.
I mean, it was a banger. Like Ignition, people love that song.
I like that song. What is it? I think it was with Jay-Z. Fiesta. You know that one?
I don't think so.
That's one of them. Call in if you know.
Please don't request it though.
When's the last time you danced with a stranger?
It would have been September 19th of this year.
Wow, you know the date.
Holy cow.
Because it was at a wedding.
Okay.
Yeah, mine was at a wedding too in Italy. There was a guy playing saxophone, and I think you could probably say I danced with him. I don't think he would say I danced with him, but I danced at him because he was playing the saxophone.
He looked in his eyes, you're like, I'm coming for you.
I jiggled at him. He was all into it.
He's like backing up slowly.
My wife was like, "What are you doing?" But yeah, it was a lot of fun.
You guys both worked as pages for Letterman.
Yes, Dave.
Right?
Diamond Dave Letterman, yes.
Davis.
Yeah, I don't think that's his name. I think it's David.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for our listeners, what was your interaction with David Letterman? Big fan, huge fan.
Oh.
I am, of course, but you guys had firsthand experience.
I'll let Greg go first.
Yeah, he was my favorite late night show to watch as a kid. Mm-hmm. So it was very fun working there. I didn't personally talk to him much, but he would there was this platform at the bottom of the stairs that he would run past every day. It was like part of his pre-show ritual. He'd sprint down this hallway and then upstairs and out onto the stage. And a few times when he's running by, he'd look at me and he'd just be like, "Hey there, gentleman," because like he didn't know my name.
Right.
And then I shook his hand at the Christmas party.
Oh, wow.
That was about it.
Holy shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow. God, can I touch your hand?
Absolutely not.
Oh, man. I was a huge fan as a kid. My parents let me watch him at way too young of an age. I definitely used to watch his show, I think, on NBC, even the one that was on very late night. The one that Conan went on to host, and then Jimmy Fallon as well. So anyway, but I watched as a kid, loved it. I had the top 10 book. I used to get in trouble at school for having that at school because like you shouldn't have those kind of jokes at a Lutheran elementary school. And then he ran by me and said hello one time. He had a field hockey stick for some reason. He was always in like gym kind of clothes.
Yeah, like gym shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah.
Like if any time he wasn't on air, he was wearing just shorts and a t-shirt.
Yeah. He went sprinting by me that one time, said hello, and then one time a bunch of us pages were standing outside before like going to a bar, Barcelona bar or something, and he walked out to get into his SUV, and he was still in his late show. He was still in the suit. And he said, "Merry Christmas" to us. And this was in March. So that was...
Classic Dave.
I was like, I get it. That's good. That's a good one. We were all just we were like, say Merry Christmas.
Happy New Year.
He's talking to us. What do we do?
Start bowing down.
But it was fun. It was a true highlight of my, not specifically that part, but working there. Definitely a highlight.
Yeah, that's cool. That's envious. That's great.
Well, we'll get you a job there. Well, he's not the host anymore. We'll get you a page job.
Since when?
We'll get you a page job at Colbert if you want.
Let's do that. Let's go back to college, then do that.
Okay.
Let's go back to DeVry.
I wish those were the nightmares I had instead of the like I'm still in college ones or like that I have to go back to college. I wish I had a night. Well, I guess that wouldn't be a nightmare. If there was like, you got to go back and work at Letterman. I'd be like, yes!
A pleasant dream.
Yeah, that's what we call those.
I still have serving dreams when I'm waiting tables and I'm in the weeds, and I haven't done it in almost 10 years. And I still wake up and I'm like, oh, God, thank God.
Jeez, really?
Yeah, for real. Recently.
Well, I have weird ones because I was in theater in high school, so I'll have ones where it's a play I'm in and I don't know the lines, which like is a really weird, specific one to still have because I don't do theater anymore. But I think it's kind of like the high school ones or the college ones people that went to college would have. And so, yeah, it's
I have the college ones pretty regularly where I like find out I missed a final or like I failed a class. Now I'm not going to graduate. And then I wake up and...
It's like Billy Madison, except just like one, the end.
Yeah.
I didn't go to real college, so I don't have those dreams. I went to community college, and they like gave you candy and shit to go there. It was real fun.
I didn't realize the host of this podcast is not college educated. Can we delete all this?
We're done. Thank you for listening to Bothering the Band. We're over forever.
Scrub it from the internet.
Now I got to do the Billy Madison thing and go back.
Only then will we allow you to air this.
Oh, yeah, in 10 years. It takes me a long time. True or false? New York City has alleys. And I'll tell you after why I'm asking this question.
I will go with true. I'm trying to picture like some in my head.
I think true, but not as many as you think.
Yeah.
People think New York City is like when you see it in film, they're like, that place is a wash, just a mess with alleys. It's
There's
just
so many hoodlums.
But then you get here and it's
like
false advertising.
One there's like Italy.
I think they call the street that goes down that alley. I think it's called New Jersey Street. I think it's a fuck you to New Jersey. We named an alley for them.
My producer has never been to New York, and she's
very no nonsense though.
She's no nonsense, loves fishing. New York is a great place to go fishing.
Fisting. It's also a great place to go fisting. Very specific neighborhoods for that.
Though. In the rivers. In the rivers. Yeah. It's an island. And I blew her mind when I said there's no alleys. However, she doesn't believe me. Okay,
well, I'll back you up on it. There's very few. It's not what you think.
Not what you think. Okay, this is one of my favorite questions. Mick Jagger's dick or Bruce Springsteen's butt?
I'll go with Musically, I like Mick Jagger better, but I'm going to go with Bruce Springsteen's butt.
Okay.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, I ain't gay, dude.
Oh, dude.
I ain't playing your gay games.
Yeah, are we touching it or just looking at it?
I don't have to suck anything, do I?
There are no wrong answers on Bothering the Band.
I mean, I think, man, that's tough. I think musically, because, I mean, Mick Jagger's crotch is just like so important to the swagger of rock and roll.
My life.
Well, I mean, I maybe to your life, I don't know what you do here in the garage when we're not here. But yeah, I think probably for all of rock and roll, the importance of rock and roll, the swagger, the sexiness of rock and roll, I'm going to go with Mick Jagger's crotch. Not his. I'm not comfortable saying the P word or the
Mick Jagger's pussy.
No, sir. No, the PENIS word.
You don't like that word.
Pen 15.
No, I'm fine. I'll say penis. Penis. I don't care.
Who would win in a fight, Florida or Minnesota?
Ooh,
Think about this for
buddy.
a second. It's a tough one.
Do we get meth? I'm the Florida guy, by the way.
Yeah, I'm the Minnesota guy.
Minnesota has, that Viking, like blue collar Midwest, I'll have 1,000 beers. But,
sure.
But Florida has the crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florida's bringing the crazy.
Florida has the meth and the bath salts. Mm-hmm. Minnesota people, like as nice as they seem, they've got
feisty bunch.
They've got some demons. They're not so nice as much as they are passive aggressive.
Yeah.
So like if you really piss them off, they'll go Hulk on you.
I mean, these fuckers will punch a hole in the ice and fish in it.
Yeah.
Like Jesus,
And
I don't want to
fist
mess with that kind of guy. And they'll fist it.
And you've got all the farm boys.
Yeah, farm boys.
They're just jacked from hauling bales of hay around all day.
Fighting gophers and shit.
All these jacked farm boys punching holes in the ice and fisting it,
Punching cows in the face.
Yeah, they don't give a shit, man. I feel like all my Florida friends will be really mad at me if I don't say Florida, though. I'm going to say Florida.
Yeah.
Kinda
never underestimate
obligated to-
crazy.
Huh?
I said you never underestimate crazy.
You going Minnesota?
Yeah, I have to.
I respectfully disagree, but I get why you picked
I
it.
also disagree.
Okay, cool.
And now it's time for Bothering the Band Fight Club.
Do we have to fight now?
Yes.
I didn't agree to this.
And here's your knives.
Don't punch me here.
I'm the knife guy.
Okay.
Do you remember that bit?
Is that a question?
No, it was
yes,
a bit.
Of course. We won't tell the bit, though. No, listeners
I like
have to
leaving
text
it
us.
out. Okay, if you woke up with suddenly your bank account had $1 billion in it, what would, not the first, not the second, not the third, not the fourth, not the fifth, but the sixth thing you would do with that money?
I'll let you go first on this one.
Probably a jet ski.
Yeah. One of those 80s ones where you stand up and shit?
I don't know if I could do that. That seems like a lot more. I like the sit down ones.
Well, per one of your last episodes, you have your center of gravity is real low.
No.
High. It's middle.
It's just bad. It's a bad center of gravity. Yeah, definitely a jet ski, because I feel like people would be mad at me if that was my first choice.
Mm-hmm.
Family members, wife would be mad if that was the first thing I bought. So
that'd be irresponsible.
You got to put it down the line, so people are like, all right.
Yeah.
I guess he can also afford a jet ski.
Yeah.
I love jet skis.
I'm gonna one up you and say I'd buy a yacht.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, because my first couple purchases would be probably a couple houses in different cities, a couple cars,
a horse.
Definitely a horse.
A horse and a Porsche.
Yeah, a horse and a Porsche.
You buy other people a horse?
Just start buying everyone a horse.
That'd be real inconvenient.
I don't want this.
So inconvenient. Figure it out.
Yeah, not my problem.
Can I trade this for a jet ski?
All sales are final.
It's like a horse for the water.
You just walk around Brooklyn like, all right, can anyone take this?
Who sells saddles?
Anyone know a good saddle guy?
Saddles.com.
Okay, follow-up question to the money question. Would you rather have a private chef or a private jet?
That's a tough call. I'm going to go with private jet.
Okay.
Yeah. Just be able to fly anywhere you want, anytime you want, not have to, book the airline tickets and do all that business.
Yeah. Plus, I bet. Yeah, I'm gonna go with private jet too because I do love to travel. I also love food, but I bet if I had a private jet, I could offer to fly, chefs around. Like I'd be like, hey, do you want to go to Cleveland this weekend? Beautiful Cleveland with me.
Hey, Guy Fieri, you want to come on?
Diners, drive-ins, and dives. Get rid of that car. We're going in a plane, baby. But I would just do nice things for chefs, so then they would hopefully reciprocate by just like, hey man, thanks so much. I don't have any money to give you. But I'll tell you what you can do. Make me a delicious cheeseburger.
You can make me a delicious Kraft macaroni.
The Blue Box Blues.
This episode brought to you by Kraft Macaroni and Cheese. Choose the one in the blue box. All right. Who's your favorite basketball player of all time?
I'm gonna go with Pistol Pete Maravich.
Wow.
Excellent.
Okay.
Truly the white choice there. You fucking racist.
You stole the words right out of my mouth.
That's a
the
great...
guy averaged 44 points
I know,
a
that's
game.
insane. That's
come
insane.
on.
Yeah, when you look up the stats on that guy, it's wild.
He's right
But you gotta
there.
remember, he was the only... That's not him, is it? No,
Yeah,
that's Jerry
he's
West.
Is it?
Yeah, it's Jerry West.
Really?
For listeners, I'm wearing an NBA logo on my shirt. That's what we're...
He's
That's
wearing...
the NFL's.
Oh, nice.
That's the NFL on Fox.
The same guy writes them all.
Yeah. John Tesh, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on our podcast, and I bet Ryan would have you on his too.
Absolutely. Home run.
I would say Michael Jordan. I mean, it's a boring pick, but I think it's the right one.
I think you're right. I'm going to go with Shaq just because we want him on the podcast.
Yeah, I get it.
He's a musician. We want him on. He's a rapper
They
and a
put
DJ.
And he's a pizza guy.
Yeah, and he's a pizza guy. Mm-hmm. All right. Who's the basketball player you hate the most?
Ooh, Patrick Beverly.
Oh, because of his teeth? Who is that?
Was he mean to you once?
No, he's mean to every other player. He's just always he doesn't put up very great stats, but he's in the starting lineup all the time because all he does is just talk shit and pick fights and.
He pushed Chris Paul in the finals or West finals last year.
Yeah, he's always just getting technical fouls and getting kicked out of games.
Man, fuck that then.
And he owes Greg $12.
Yeah. I bought him a sandwich the other day and he never paid me back.
Son of a gun. I should probably disagree with you, but I find LeBron James pretty annoying.
Oh, thank goodness. I'm so happy you said it.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if you guys were super fans. Or...
No, definitely not. He's the worst.
Okay,
he gets away with murder. He's always traveling, and he whines, and no one calls him for a technical.
Yeah, he cries about everything.
I'd have to go with Kevin Garnett though. For the only reason is because when he screamed "anything is possible," because I just really hate it. It made me cringe. I hated it.
Oh, I thought that was great. Okay, all right, fair enough.
Yeah, there's no wrong answers on Bothering the Man except for that one.
Okay. I thought it was nice. That's the wrong answer.
This is a great segue, Eric. Have you ever been a pallbearer?
Just me? Or is this question also for Greg?
If Greg asked you to be a pallbearer for...
I've never been one.
No.
I hope... I guess, there's probably some people who, when they die, I'll have to be, but man, you really made me sad.
Ah, man.
Just
Greg,
thinking about
have you ever been a pallbearer?
I haven't, and I don't know if I'm large enough to carry the casket. I'm a pretty small man.
But you're very strong.
You are very strong.
Thank you.
You're very strong.
Yeah, I guess I would, but I never have.
It's your high center of gravity. Strength.
Yeah, exactly.
Just fall over while I'm trying to carry something.
Oh, man.
Coffin flop.
All right, what's one smell that brings you back to your childhood?
I would have to say frying pork chops. That was always my favorite food growing up when my mom would make them, or my dad also made them. He was no slouch in the kitchen himself, but yeah, they would make these. So what it was is they're called breakfast pork chops, I think. It's because they're very small and boneless. and they would dredge them, do egg, and then I think through Ritz crackers. I could be totally wrong on that. And then that was the breading, and they were so good. They're thin.
Well, we have your dad here right now, Steve.
Oh my God, Steve!
He's up there. He's in the attic of the garage.
Oh God, we got to get him out of there. It's hot up there.
It's so hot.
So this is a weird one, but I'm going to go with freshly cut grass.
Oh.
Because as you know, there is not a lot of grass here in New York City, so you don't smell that very often.
No.
And when I was in probably middle school, I started mowing the lawn like once a week, and so that scent kind of brings me back to mowing my parents' backyard.
Yeah. I have a theory that music and smells are time machines that bring you back. You hear a song that you remember the first time you heard it, and it brings you back to that moment, that person you were with, that kind of stuff. And then smells, I think there's some studies from scientists that smell is closely linked to your memory.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And like when you hear "I Believe I Can Fly" by R. Kelly, you think of the first time you saw Space Jam.
I went with my grandpa to see it. He took me the day.
Really?
Yeah, he took me. I was pretty upset because the Florida Gators, my favorite college football club, they had just lost to the Florida State arch rival Florida State Seminoles.
Buddy.
Yeah, it was not a fun day for me. And my grandfather decided, cheer me up, take me down there to see the Space Jam, and it was a good time.
Our producer,
rest in peace, Grandpa Al.
Our Take No Nonsense producer is a FSU alum.
Oh, fucking balls.
So that was a great day for her.
Yeah.
She went and saw.
She didn't need to be cheered up with Space Jam.
She went and saw it and walked out.
she was celebrating at the local Papa John's.
A shakaroni.
Oh, there's so much tie-in between this podcast and your podcast. Man, it's like a Marvel series.
Yeah. It's like Jetsons meet the Flintstones. We're the Jetsons, Greg and I.
Oh, sick.
You have to be the Flintstones.
Okay, I like that.
Yeah.
I'll take that.
Oh, good, then we're in agreement.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, when you were a kid, did you play pranks?
Oh, yeah.
In the neighborhood?
Yes. We would put potatoes in people's exhaust pipes.
Oh, like Eddie Murphy.
Oh, yeah.
It was a banana in the tailpipe.
We used to hit golf balls at the church across the street. I don't know if that counts as a prank or just like destruction.
Just clever kids.
Yeah.
We would rearrange the letters on the signs.
The church signs?
Oh my God. Yeah, the church signs.
Yeah.
Like the way we'd do it, we'd pull up, somebody would hop out of my car and just go grab them all.
Yeah.
Quick. Yep. And then you'd go to a secondary location and figure out what you were going to spell.
Yeah.
And then go back and do it quick.
We used to do that too.
I'm such an idiot. I just tried to figure it out right there. It was always poop.
Another way you could do it, by the way, is we would drive by, write it down, and then go. Yeah, and then go. I did your way though once, and then we're like, let's just write it down. And it's not so obvious when we have to return to make what we're going to say. One time we made the one across the street that we used to hit golf balls at. It said, "Congratulations, Norita, 40 years and purring like a kitten," and so, which is already weird as fuck. So, but we changed it to say,
it's an old cat.
Yeah, we changed it to say, "Congratulations," as in just one, Norita, 40 earrings and pussy like a kitten.
Oh.
And that didn't get changed till way later in the day because I think people were like, "What are they? What is this? Some sort of weird pussycat reference?" It sounds like it just doesn't sound right.
It walks the line of like, maybe someone just messed
like,
it up.
do they have a weird inside joke? Like, it sounds like they're commenting on Norita's vagina, but yeah, that was fun. We also did "we eat shit," but we spelled "eat" with 2 E's instead of EA.
Eat like eel, but with
we eat shit. One time we just changed the times that like daycare was at, so it fucked people's days up.
Oh man, that's the long con. I love it. That's real great.
So a prank my dad told me he used to do though, which is the funniest thing I think I've ever heard, is they would go and change. They would switch people's license plates in the neighborhood, which is a really
that's like a federal offense,
right? You get pulled over and they're just like cops like draw their guns, like, "What kind of shit are you trying to pull? What kind of shit?" Like, this ain't the kind of car.
I have no idea.
You're just like, what? Because you don't know what your license plate says.
I would notice because I have an Orlando Magic license.
Yeah, this was in the early 1960s, well before the Orlando Magic existed. So,
and before custom license plates.
Yeah, probably before custom license
vanity plates.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you played pranks when you were a kid. What did you call it when you knocked on someone's door and ran away?
We call it ding dong ditch. Even if you were knocking and not ringing the doorbell, it was still ding dong ditch.
I'm gonna go with that too.
Yeah. All right. Me too.
A unanimous decision.
Ding dong, get the hell out of here. Okay, this is real dumb. What words can you make with the letters of your name? This is perfect because you just talked about rearranging letters.
Oh,
you both have 4. Well, Gregory.
No, actually, my birth name is just Greg.
Right?
Yep.
I knew that.
Greg can make Greg though.
Yeah,
like you can just do it again. You can switch those G's and it's still Greg.
There we go. I like that.
Yeah. I can do rice.
Yeah, you
I can
rice.
misspell sire.
Okay.
I think that's my name backwards. I think that's it. I don't think there are many other
Cry with no S.
cries without the S.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was kind of a sad one.
Hard hitting journalism.
We only have 4. We only have 4 letters each.
Yeah.
Not much you can do with them.
You know, bothering the band, hard hitting. You really ask the questions that everyone's thinking.
Yeah, sure.
You're
Well, that's what I'm discovering.
How many Fast and Furious movies have you seen?
I've seen the most recent 2 because when they came out, I think when the second to last one came out, I had that movie pass thing where you could just go to as many movies at the theater as you wanted. And so I was just going to every single movie that came out, and that was one of them.
I've seen 0. And I'm not interested.
Wow.
Don't push your weird shit on me.
No, I think I've only seen the first 2.
Oh.
Fast and Furious and Tokyo Drift.
Too Fast, Too Furious, right? Wasn't that the name of it?
Oh, yeah, the Tokyo Drift was the 3rd one, so maybe I saw all 3.
They have
The original trilogy.
Yeah. before they made it a quadrology, I think is what they call that.
The most recent one is ridiculous. I went to it because I was going to go to a different movie. Yeah, they fly cars into space. Like, it's just so over the top.
Fast and Furious, that's the one with the kid who's like a magician, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Yeah. The movie I wanted to see was sold out, and I figured, I'm already at the theater. I guess I'll just go to the only one that's not sold out.
Clicker or remote?
Remote.
Yeah, remote.
Oh, good. That's it's good to know.
I kind of want to start saying clicker though.
I do like that.
Hand me the clicker.
I'm just going to go back to walking up to the TV and changing the channel.
I don't even think there's buttons on them anymore.
No.
They're touchscreen. Greg, I thought you would say clicker or something. Midwest might click there.
Yeah. You have an accent that would suggest clicker, but
Yeah.
you really let the listeners down.
I'm not quite old enough.
Okay. I don't look at it as necessarily an old thing, but maybe you're right. I thought it might be a regional thing.
Yeah, I thought it was.
Yeah, because even in Minnesota, I know like my grandparents always called it the clicker.
Oh, really?
But, but like we were fully remote.
Okay.
And you were like, well, this is going to die with you, Greg. I swear to God.
The clicker ends here.
The clicker years.
Greg Burmeister, the clicker years.
Are you a member of the clicker generation?
Who's your favorite canceled comedian?
Oh, Jesus. Fucking shit. Oh, man. You want to go first?
I'll do the obvious one for these times. Dave Chappelle.
Is he canceled?
Why did you say it like a British person? Is he cancelled? Is he?
I mean, like, bothering the band.
What day is this? Why, it's Christmas Day.
He's still doing shows, but a lot of people hate him right now.
So, man. I never really liked, and this is probably going to make people upset, I never really liked Louis C.K.'s stand-up comedy, but I really liked the show.
Okay.
Yeah, that show was great.
Yeah, and So I would probably say that.
All right.
I would say Louis, probably.
Good answer.
But I never like to stand up, so don't come after me, internets.
Bill Cosby.
Is that your answer?
No, God, no.
What the fuck?
No, but I did buy a buddy of mine a bunch of it. I found a bunch of his records at a record store for like $1 a piece.
Oh, God.
And I bought them all and sent it to him. I mailed it.
I used to love Ghost Dad. He's another one that I never really liked his stand-up, but I thought he was a great comedic actor.
Well,
he's very canceled.
He's dead to me.
Yeah, he was about to be dead to everybody. Ghost Dad's about to become a true story.
Ghost Dad.
He should just be dead.
Yeah, he should just be dead.
Should we kill Bill Cosby?
Yeah, you think we'd go to jail?
Kill Bill 4.
Kill Bill 4.
Whoa.
Cosby.
Cosby edition.
Is there a third
Kill Bill
one?
4, Ghost Dad.
Is there a third one? We're just skipping it. It's only 2.
I thought it was a trilogy, is it not?
It's only 2.
I've never watched
Kill
any of
Bill
them.
4. 3 doesn't exist, and this is Ghost Dad. We're just 3 dipshits. Kill Bill Cosby.
We're skipping Kill Bill 3. Oh my
We're all
god.
wearing yellow, and we just like go find Cosby. Like, we kill him, and it's like 15 minutes long.
We don't need all of us to kill him either. I'm pretty sure just one of us could. I'm not really comfortable killing anyone, but yeah, I'll let you guys do it. I'll wear the yellow though, still, you know.
I'll wear the yellow. You do the murder.
I get to wear the one that Uma Thurman actually wore though. Can I call dibs on that one?
Yeah.
That'll be fun. She seems tall, so I just figured it would fit me.
Yeah, it probably will.
Yeah.
I probably outweigh her though. I could probably beat her in a fight.
I wonder who's faster.
Not that I want to fight a woman. I don't want to put myself out there as that kind of guy. But I'm just saying, push come to shove, I could kick her ass probably.
Well, that brings up my next question, and this was written down, and I can prove it. Who would win in a fight, you or Uma Thurman?
This is actually in the notes.
As I said, I'm going to stick by what I said. I think I could take Uma Thurman.
Are weapons allowed? Because she's pretty
She's
good
handy with a weapon.
Yeah.
And listen, she's no slouch. She seems like she's in good shape. She seems like she's quick on her feet. But I think my weight, I think me outweighing her by as much as I probably do, I think I would win.
Yeah, you could pack more of a punch.
Yeah.
It's your center of gravity would help too.
Yeah, for sure. My high center of gravity would somehow come in helpful in that situation.
Your left center of gravity.
Yes. Yeah. I've been lifting, so I feel pretty good about it.
I can tell. You call in.
What's the number?
407-247.
Guys, give us a call. Let us know what you think.
Call right now.
Yeah, call.
Right
I
now.
don't care what you're doing.
Drop everything.
Get out of the shower
Rewind this about 30 seconds. Write that number down.
and call immediately.
I don't think it's good. My body hurts from laughing. I'm really working out my abs. Do you know who Bridget Fonda is?
I know the name. I'm guessing she's some sort of actress related
Really?
to Jane Fonda.
You
Or
can't.
I know
you got
Peter
nothing?
Fonda. I know who Peter Fonda is.
Wow.
I've seen on Golden Pond. I know the lay of the land here. I know what's going on.
That's the one you pull, huh?
Have you seen that movie?
I have.
Have you seen On Golden Pond?
No.
It's a wholesome ass movie. An A&W fan like yourself would enjoy, Greg.
Ooh, buddy.
Yeah. Dom DeLuise not in it.
I'll check it out. Maybe tonight.
Hey, there you go. Make it a blockbuster night.
Ooh, pop up some popcorn, get a tasty mug, A&W root beer in a frosty mug.
Now we're talking. Good clean fun.
Good clean Cosby fun.
No, sir. Nope. Goddamn, we're talking Cosby and R. Kelly in the same episode? This is
Yeah.
terrible.
All jokes aside, you really don't know Bridget Fonda?
I've heard the name, but I really don't know.
Do you mean Jane Fonda?
No. It's
Are you mispronouncing Jane?
so it's
It's really mangling
Peter
Jane.
Fonda's daughter.
Okay.
Jane Fonda's niece. She was in a million 90s films. We've been asking it on the podcast, that question on the podcast, because we have a lot of young musicians.
Yeah, I know from listening to your podcast that you asked this question, and I still didn't feel like looking it up.
No one knows.
No thanks.
I really
Not
thought you guys are pop culture, aficionado.
We are pop culture.
Yep.
You guys embody pop culture. I really thought you guys would know it, and I was going to ask you, and now you fucking ruined it.
All right, well,
Kill Bill 4. Go see it.
Controversy on the pod here.
This summer. Not the first time we've had controversy. Have you ever taken a drug test?
Yeah, man.
Actually, I don't think so. I don't think I've ever needed to for like a job or anything. Yeah.
Or the system.
Yeah, I have taken several drug tests for jobs, also for the system. One time I was required to take one for the system, and I had done some drugs the night before, thinking that she hadn't been asking me to. I just thought we weren't doing that. And I went in, and she was like, "Oh, I'm supposed to drug test you today." And then she goes, "But I'm super swamped with work, so we'll just do it next time." And I was just like, "Holy shit!"
Did you ever have a fake piss guy that you could purchase a little little?
Are you bringing this up because you know that about me?
No. It's like a genuine question.
God, we got some scoop.
Yeah. So our friend Franco. Well, that's giving away too much. Let's call him F. Cotardo, actually. That's a Simpsons bit I just stole. So he got some of he came to my place of work and asked me for some urine of mine so he could use my urine in a drug test, because I'm definitely the only person he knows who doesn't do drugs. Like I used to do drugs.
Not anymore.
I just don't find them fun anymore. Well, mushrooms, but they don't drug test for that. They're fine. But anyway, I was the only person he knew who didn't smoke weed, pretty much. So
you were at work?
He paid me like $50 for it too.
I thought you I just picture him like kicking in the door, like, "Eric, I need your piss."
I take it. He texted me a heads up. Here's the thing, though. I know they watch you when you pee. I don't know why he had to watch me when I peed. That was the weird part.
Standing behind.
I need to make sure it comes out of your dick.
I kept catching him looking through the door at me. It was really weird. I'm kidding. He didn't do that part.
He was winking the whole time.
Yeah. Looking good, Eric.
Looking good.
Get out of here.
Great form.
Yeah, no. I have to do this. This is part of it. I'll pay an extra $25 if you let me watch.
Oh my God.
Extra 50.
This guy sounds like a weirdo. This guy sounds like a weirdo.
I should introduce you guys.
He's probably a good cat.
Yeah, he's great.
He looks like a cat, I think. Kind of like Garfield.
God, he's going to be so mad at everything we're doing today.
Back to the shirt. So Greg has a shirt that I made with his face on it. One time I made a shirt with Franco's face on it, and underneath it just said "Girl Carl."
There's also a picture he hated, by the way.
Girl Carl.
Girl Carl with a K. Girl. This is my friend Girl Carl.
I need that shirt.
I'll send you that shirt.
Oh, hell yeah.
I'll send you that shirt next week, I promise you.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Okay, we're going to wrap it up soon. Oh man, Gap, Abercrombie, American Eagle, Hollister, or Aeropostale?
Was Banana Republic one?
Nope, too fancy.
Well, they're the same. They're like Fancy Gap, right? Like okay, you know this.
Yeah.
But yet you didn't include it.
No.
I take issue with this.
Okay, so you can say Banana Republic, the Republic of Bananas.
I'm gonna say Gap, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Gap primarily because their stores smell less of like overwhelming
commerce.
The cologne.
Okay.
Oh man.
You ever walk past an Abercrombie or a Hollister?
Abercrombie's so fucking
You just
loud.
described America. Overwhelming commerce. That's what we're living in, guys. It's just like constantly with the business and the selling and the buying.
And the cologne.
You're like, get away. Stamps.com, guys. Go to stamps.com.
Yeah, Gap smelled a little bit better and less like assholes.
Yeah.
Real assholes or metaphorical assholes?
Metaphorical.
Okay.
Like frat boys.
Or Mick Jagger's dick.
What do you think Mick Jagger's dick smells like on like a Wednesday?
I bet we have similar smelling dicks, probably, if I had to guess.
Yeah, duck butter. Oh.
Do you like duck butter?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's my favorite cologne.
Well, that's enough fantasizing about Mick Jagger's penis scent.
Okay, have you ever worn a watch that doesn't work? Wait, let me rephrase that. Have you ever worn a watch?
Question mark.
Ever worn a watch that doesn't work to an event just because the watch looks nice?
I can't say I ever have. I actually have the opposite issue. I always, whenever I tell someone the time, I always just point at my wrist, even though I never wear watches. I'm just like, oh yeah, looks like it's about time to be wrapping.
I was gonna say that's a good bit. You're like, I gotta go. And you're like, no, you've been wearing a watch.
Just point to your bare wrist.
I usually don't wear watches, but no, I guess would be the answer to that question.
Okay.
An excellent question, though.
Yeah.
What would your
Probably my least favorite question, though, so far.
As opposed
but it's still great.
Words from your name?
Yeah. I mean, that was low, too.
Thank you for listening to Bothering the Band. Follow us on Instagram. What if you woke up every morning just screaming your head off?
Oh, man. That doesn't sound good.
Ooh.
Like a rooster?
Like a rooster.
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. I would probably start doing more drugs.
Doing more drugs?
Yeah, I would ask a doctor to give me drugs for that.
Yeah.
I'd definitely go to the doctor.
Like some morphine or something.
Yeah.
Here's a weird thing that happened to me the other day, by the way. A friend of mine texted and was like, we have the same doctor. How weird is that shit?
And they live in California.
Yeah. Why are you coming all the way out here? 10 million people in this town.
Wow.
A friend of mine and I have the same doctor.
What's the doctor's name? They're a big listener. Big listener. Doctor.
I don't think I'm going to do that. Actually, fine, I'll tell you. His name is Dr. Tut.
Tut.
Yeah. Okay. You may have heard of his ancestor.
King.
The king.
Yeah.
LeBron James. Shout out to Dr. Tut.
But not King James.
No, fuck you, buddy.
You think King Tut's first name was James?
Oh, man. I don't think they had that name back then.
Isn't James in the Bible?
That was pre-white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like that was already anglicized. There's no one running around the Middle East named James.
Hey, what's up? I'm James.
Yeah.
James Tut.
I don't think there's no one around the Middle East named James. We got everybody out of Afghanistan. Those were all the Jameses there, and they're gone now.
I bet you there's one James.
No.
In like Palestine or something like that.
Well, listen, buddy, that's where you and I are going to have to disagree. All right.
Let's just agree to agree. How's that?
No, sir.
Gotcha.
I just said what the deal was.
All right, guys. So we end every episode with a song. Usually, if it's with a musician, so we choose one of their songs, a recent song, a big song, a hit song, a new single. Well, what do you guys want us to play? Ooh. Should Greg play something? Should you guys beatbox? Or should we just lay over Bruce Springsteen and Mick Jagger?
Do a mashup?
A really terrible one, or maybe a Papa John's theme song, or
Greg, you always like playing what's that song? Bob Dylan and then Guns N' Roses covered it.
Knocking on Heaven's Door.
Yeah, we could go out. We could probably go out on that one.
Okay. Yeah. Or you could play one of my old band songs.
Oh, let's do that.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, because Greg legitimately should be on this podcast. I don't know.
On Spotify.
Thanks so much.
What's the name of the band, Greg? Tell everyone.
So I think I have two of my old bands that have like
one's Guns N' Roses and one's Bob Dylan.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only song I play.
You're like a studio musician for that.
Yeah. One of them is called Cue the Doves.
Okay.
It's a C-U-E.
Yeah.
Like cueing the doves at a funeral or something.
John Woo movie.
Yeah. And the other one is called Galaxy Queens.
Oh, okay.
I'm not sure if that's still on the internet, but Cue the Doves definitely is.
Well, you heard it here, folks. Go listen. What's next for you guys as individuals and the podcast? Talking Schmidt, this is your moment. Tell the world.
Well, we're having a blast doing it. Greg's an amazing producer and co-host, and we're going to try and get 52 episodes out in the year, one a week, and and then we'll make a big push to get Spotify to pay us to do it. I think that's the plan.
Oh, so that's what we're trying to do too.
Yeah, we'll hopefully quit our day jobs. Well, I don't really have a day job anyway because they're terrible. But I think, and listen, guys, here's what I think. I think the poor people in this country should just start murdering the rich people.
Yeah. Okay.
So that's what's next for us.
Just generally being pro that, I guess. I'm not going to do it though. I'm not comfortable. Like I said earlier, I'm not comfortable actually killing anyone.
Okay.
I don't believe in it.
Kill Bill 5.
But I'm for other people. Yeah, I'm for other people doing it.
Okay.
Though. Like if they want to do it, you can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know, Greg. I don't know if I'm sorry to spring this on you, Greg. I don't know if you agree with me or not.
Oh no, I'm down.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, we're both pro that then.
So what's next for you as individuals and the podcast is just promoting murder of billionaires.
Yeah.
Okay.
Essentially, yeah.
Okay.
Eat the rich, that kind of thing.
We try to be an apolitical podcast, and
I don't think that's political. I don't care. I don't care if they're Democrats or Republicans.
Oh,
Kill them.
yeah.
Kill them, man.
Oh yeah, Green Party, Independents.
Build that guillotine and chop them up, baby.
Oh, we're guillotine there.
Oh yeah, I told you it's a revolution.
And then give us the
it's a
money.
French
And then give
Revolution.
me and Greg all the money.
Yeah.
And then don't kill us.
No, just buy us jet skis and yachts. And horses.
We don't want to be that rich. We don't want to be come and murder us rich,
Yeah.
Because that would be no fun being hated.
It's like
that.
murder the rich, give me the money, and then murder the rich again.
Yeah.
Okay, stop murdering.
Stop murdering the rich.
Well, guys, this has been so much fun. Everyone, listen to Greg and Eric's podcast, Talking Schmidt. Follow them on Instagram. It's Hello, Greg.
Greg, hello.
Greg, hello. That's
Yeah,
right. All right,
yep.
I was close. And Talking Schmidt.
Yep.
SCHMIDT.
D is in dog, and then T is in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, of course.
That's the military way of.
That's the military.
That's the T. That's what the T stands for. Not tango. It's not tango.
Yeah. This has been so much fun, guys. Thank you so much. This has been Bothering the Band with Greg and Eric.
Thanks for having us.
Thanks for having us, dude.